Welcome back to Alchemy Online class, class 2 computer. So in this class we are going to start our new chapter. We are going to see how to start and shut down the computer. So before we start, I am going to tell you some topic in the front of the computer. So let's start. Before we start our class or this chapter, I am going to ask you some question. What does it require to power button on? What thing we require to power on the button of a computer? Okay, we need switch buttons. Okay, then after my second question is, if we are working on the computer and the light goes off on, so the computer get disturbed and all the work get dispute, all the work wrong. So what thing we needed for the computer if it will not harm our computer? Okay, so we all need a electricity, proper electricity, and we all need proper UPS for our computer. So we will start our chapter with page number 27 of course book. Take the correct option. What does a computer needs to start? Air, water or electricity? So the answer is electricity. Computer needs electricity to run. Before we going to start our chapter, I want to tell you what we are going to learn in this chapter. So we are going to explore in this chapter how to start a computer, know more about some important items on the desktop. We are going to see what are the important items on the desktop. We are going to know about how to shut down the computer, means how to power off the computer. So UPS help us to save our work when electricity goes off. So we are going to discuss how to start a computer. Now I am going to show you the steps to how to start a computer. We are going to see the steps how to start a computer. We will recall the main computer parts. The main computer parts are monitor, CPU, mouse and keyboard. So now we are going to see the step by step how to start a computer. You all have to take out your page number 28 of your course book. Step by step starting a computer. So step number 1. Turn on the main power switch. As shown in the picture, the student is turn on the main power switch. Step number 2. Switch on the UPS button. Switch on the UPS button. Step number 3. Switch on the CPU button. Switch on the CPU button. And step 4. Switch on the monitor. Switch on the monitor. So these are the steps. Before we go for the further, I will show you one video.
Starting up the computer. What's within? Let us learn to describe why it is important to start and shut down the computer properly. Did you know that turning on the computer is a special process? This process, called booting the computer, is a series of steps which you must follow so that your computer functions properly. Before we learn to boot, let us identify and locate the switches and buttons involved here. The switch next to the socket on the wall is the power supply switch, which supplies power from the mains to your computer. This power cord leads to a device known as the UPS or uninterrupted power supply. It has a series of batteries that provide power to your computer when the power supply from the mains fails. Locate the power button on the front of the UPS. Next, locate the power button on your CPU and on your monitor, usually at the bottom. Now follow these steps in the order mentioned and see what happens. First, turn on the power supply switch on the wall. Next, turn on the UPS by pressing its power button. Next, locate the power button on your CPU and on your monitor, usually at the bottom. Wait for the machine to complete the startup process. Do you see a screen appear on your monitor? This screen is called the desktop and indicates that the booting is complete. There, now your computer is all up and running. Summary. We have learned that turning on the computer is called booting the computer.
Booting. During the booting, the computer performs necessary actions which makes it ready to use. Up, the next is login. Logging in means after booting, the following screen appears. This is called login screen. The first screen which appear after the turning on the computer, that is called login screen. And we require username and password. If some computer set the combination, then we need username and password for the login screen. I will show you one topic on our textbook, that is page number 29. It's called as a logining screen. So after that, here is written login. So I will log in with username and password. So what student and computer are talking? Kids, what would you open the door of your home to a stranger? Example, some stranger come to your home. Can you open the door? No. We have been told not to do so. So in our home, no strangers can come. Like that, in our computer, no one can open our computer. So that's why we put username and password. Similarly, a computer does not allow a stranger to use it unless somebody provide the correct combination of username and password. Username is any name created to the computer and password is a secret key used along with the username. So you all have to read this course book at your home and we will discuss this about in the Zoom class. You all have clear about the concept whichever I have taught you today. So you all have to read the course book at your home and be safe and stay home. Bye students.